Creation. I was certified creation at birth
Okay.
by 8 Masonic organizations, and within a month, I think by it was over 1,000 Masonic organizations. I think over 3,000 within a month, and I was certified God.
Afghan trucker here with Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
Good. How are you?
What's going on with your head, man?
I woke up and pus was dripping out of my nose, and that was it. And I've got no idea because I was only told this about 2 hours ago, and the pus was a lot worse then.
You see, you got pus all over.
Yep, I was told this about 2 hours ago, and the pus was a lot worse then.
Oh, you just woke up and you're beaten up or what?
It seems like as if I get attacked at night. I get attacked when I'm asleep, but I'm not sure.
Oh, where do you sleep?
Wherever I can. Really, wherever I'm not going to annoy the cops too much.
You want me to take you to a hospital or anything?
I've been kicked out of all 3.
3 hospitals?
If there's one in Henderson, then yes.
Why were you kicked out?
They tried to inject me with antipsychotics at all 3 hospitals.
Were you acting belligerent at all? Do you remember? Or?
I do remember, and I was not.
No?
Yeah.
What were they trying to inject you with antipsychotics?
I'm still not sure. Oh, I was too friendly. I was tweaking.
You were tweaking. Yeah.
And I was just like casual and friendly. Like,
yeah, man, if you're interested, I can take you to a hospital. But you said you already been to 3 of them? I'm sorry.
It's all right. Vegas City Limits says 3, but there might be one in Henderson. There might be one in South Las Vegas, or is it North Las Vegas? I'm not even sure.
Okay. What are you currently using on the streets?
Methamphetamine, fentanyl.
Okay.
And my methamphetamine habit is about $2 to $3 worth a day.
Okay.
My fentanyl habit is approximately like maybe $7 worth. Well, I pay about $15.
Yeah.
But realistically, it's a $5 habit.
That's all you spend?
It's all I could spend if I had the right dealer.
Okay.
But my friends robbed me.
All right. The withdrawal's pretty bad for you? No,
it's not that bad at all.
No?
No. My painkiller use is actually at the level of my pain for once. And when that happens, you're much less physically dependent. And so, no, it's not nearly as bad as it used to be.
All right, Thomas, let's take it back to the beginning. Where were you born?
Bryn Mawr Hospital, western suburbs of Philadelphia.
How old are you?
I was born in 1983, September 24th, 1983.
So you're about 52, 51?
I suppose.
I mean, I'm sorry, 42, 41.
They say that I'm only 19.
Oh, yeah? All right, did you go to high school? Did you finish high school?
Yeah, Vienna Regional High School.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, Portland Community College.
Portland is in what state?
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, so you moved to Portland, Oregon?
Yeah.
For college, okay. Did you have any issues in high school?
Not really. I went to Portland Community College. I got Associates of Science.
Associates of Science?
Associates of Science.
And in high school, how was your grades?
I think I graduated with like a GPA of like 2.8. It wasn't particularly good.
Yeah. Were you raised with both parents?
No, not at all. I'm actually the only child of Princess Diana and John Holmes.
John Holmes? You kind of look like John Holmes.
I know.
You're the only... Hey, man, you do look like him. Don't ask me how I know. I had a friend growing up that was infatuated with John Holmes. So I know all about that guy. So...
Sorry, I'm sitting down. I'd like to sit down.
Yeah.
Nice bike rack here.
So anyway, were you in foster care?
No. My mother actually stole me. She fucking stole me from a commune.
Okay.
She fucking stole me from a fucking commune.
Yeah.
My mother's name is Margaret Dale Blackman, I guess maiden name Hunter, née Hunter.
Okay.
And she actually stole me from a fucking commune. And I only found out about this in the last year.
Okay.
She actually stole my ass. And she's actually Trump's wife.
She's what?
Trump's wife.
The president, former President Trump's wife?
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
I was raised around very powerful people at all times.
When you were growing up, were you diagnosed with anything?
No. Yeah, PTSD.
PTSD?
PTSD, but not to the point of psychosis.
Okay. Did you take any medications?
I was on Effexor for quite a while. I actually intentionally demanded heavier antipsychotics, Geodone and Quetro, and they were really bad for me. If you don't need antipsychotics, they actually make you psychotic. So that the only time I ever hallucinated was when I was on those.
Yeah.
And like, the hallucinations would get pretty weird. But that was only like I think a 4-month period, maybe a little over 3 months.
How long have you been using?
Methamphetamine?
Everything, yeah.
Salt Lake City. I really, really like snubbed my nose at. I denigrated all forms of addiction, drug habits. I think it's a profound weakness, or thought it was a profound weakness. And I realized that I was going to get fucked with until I absolutely had to have an antidepressant. Well, the first generation antidepressant, the one all SSRIs are based on, is actually methamphetamine. And prior to that, all my friends were addicts. And so I started.
You started with, how old were you when you first started drugs?
34.
34?
34.
How old are you now?
You said I was 52.
No, you're about 41 or so.
Oh, and then I'm 41.
42, yeah. So you started at 34? It's a late start.
It's a very late start. It was actually like necessary. It was genuinely necessary. I'm a very kind person.
Yeah.
And they were trying to destroy that.
Who's they?
The people were after me, and it's just that I mean, shots are called by all different organizations.
Okay. All right. Tell me, do you have any children?
Many, many, many children. Apparently I'm creation.
Apparently what?
I'm creation. I was certified creation at birth
Okay.
by 8 Masonic organizations, and within a month, I think by it was over 1,000 Masonic organizations. I think over 3,000 within a month. And I was certified God. And they took half of each testicle and the Sertoli cells thereof every 10 months from the time I was 3 years old. In fact, the AC/DC song, I've got big balls, you've got big balls, he's got big balls. The joke is that I didn't, because they took half of each fucking testicle every 10 months.
Yeah, you're a comedian?
No, that's just what happened. Right? That's just what fucking happened.
All right, tell me some more stories. Before we take you to the hospital.
What would you like to know?
You ever been to a cool concert or rave?
A cool concert?
Yeah.
What's a cool concert?
Any concert.
Oh, best concert I was ever at was a Capitol Block Party in Seattle. It was Aesop Rock, and who else? Aesop Rock, Spoon, a couple other people. I've actually never been to an official rock concert.
You look like a rocker.
Yeah, it's only because I'm homeless.
Yeah.
There's this what is it? Oh fuck, I can't remember the name of the cartoon, but he's looking at a homeless guy and he said, "Homeless or advanced hipster?" Yeah, it's very hard to tell the difference.
No, but seriously, who are your parents?
Princess Diana and John Holmes.
Okay, that's all you know?
I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I'm the only child of Princess Diana and John Holmes.
I never thought they were together.
That was the only man she ever loved.
The only man that Princess Diana ever loved?
Yeah, and she's still alive too.
She's still alive?
Faked her death. And there was a horrible incident at Vet Stadium where she was supposedly tortured for almost 2 years. And she just threw out a clap doll, pretended to be tortured the whole time, and lived her life. She's actually married to one of the Kennedys, and she lives in this idyllic place in the woods. And I found her one time.
Hey man, I really enjoy hearing you talk and everything. It's entertaining, but seriously, man, you got some blood right there.
Yep, I'm sure.
All right, so you have been to 3 hospitals.
Yeah.
And each of them kicked you out.
Yep.
All right, what are some other options? Do you want to try another hospital, or you need some help? What happened to your head? Is your head bleeding too?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Is it bleeding?
Your head's bleeding?
No, it shouldn't be.
Okay. Why are you holding it? Is it hurting?
It's for my arm. My arm's bleeding.
Okay.
That's why I wrapped in a paper towel.
What happened? Do you remember at all last night?
Oh, as far as my nose goes?
No, as far as you being injured.
Most of the injuries are fairly old. My nose, though?
Yeah.
That appeared out of nowhere, as do the injuries.
Yeah.
They just stay.
Do you want me to call anyone for you? Ambulance or?
I have no one to call.
No, an ambulance.
No.
No?
No, because they'll only take me to 3 major hospitals at Spring Valley,
Okay.
UMC, LVMC, and what is it? Sunrise.
And you refuse to be medicated.
Well, it's amazing how like they're the same actors but playing different roles.
Yeah.
And like I know the person who tried to medicate me, and he's not a psychiatrist. He does not have the authority to medicate anybody.
Okay. All right, Thomas. So I guess we can maybe try to take you to Henderson Hospital, you said?
Well, let's Google it and see if there are any hospitals in South Las Vegas or Henderson.
All right. Other than that, do you have a place to go? If you try to go to a Salvation Army or anything, a rehab?
I tried to go to rehab a couple times.
Yeah.
The shelters are horrific here. Like they really scare the fuck out of me.
Do they?
Yeah, there were like a bunch of African child soldiers that I worked with at the Goodwill in Seattle. You know the song "I'm Gonna Pop Some Tags." During that time period, I worked at that Goodwill, and there were a bunch of African child soldiers that worked there too. They all ended up homeless in Vegas. And I'm telling you, dude, they'll start to laugh at the same time, and it's the creepiest fucking thing.
Yeah.
But they don't let you in the fucking place. It's hot as fuck outside, and then it's the most dangerous environment you've ever seen.
All right, Thomas. Do you believe in a higher power?
Yeah. I believe that if you concentrate the source enough, the source of all life, it'll make its own decisions, and it's far smarter than anything else.
What's your theory on mankind?
I wouldn't call it mankind. I'd say that there are like thousands of different types of subspecies, vampires, lycanthrope, all sorts of things.
Okay. All right, my friend. I guess security's going to kick us out of here. Thank you for this interview, and let's go see if we can take care of you. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I have to get up.